Stop. Before you continue watching, just think about this for a second. How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow. I just need to feel motivated first. I'm not in the mood right now." And somehow, that tomorrow never comes. Days pass, weeks pass, and you're still stuck in the same place, not because you're not capable, but because you're waiting for motivation. And I get it, because motivation feels amazing. There are days when you wake up early, you feel sharp, you make plans, you tell yourself, "This is it, I'm changing my life." You start studying, you start working out, you feel like you're finally in control. But then the next day, you wake up tired, you don't feel like doing anything, your brain starts negotiating. "Let's skip today, we'll start again tomorrow." And just like that, everything falls apart. And that's when the worst thought hits, maybe I'm just lazy. But no, you're not lazy, you've just been lied to. Because no one tells you this. Motivation is temporary, it's a feeling, and feelings change all the time. You can't build a consistent life on something that is inconsistent. Let me ask you something. Do you brush your teeth every day because you feel motivated, or because you just do it? You don't wake up and think, should I brush today? No, it's automatic. No emotions, no debate, just action. Now imagine if your studies, your work, your habits worked the same way. No overthinking, no waiting. You just start. But instead, you rely on motivation, and that's the trap. Because motivation works like a spark. It can start something, but it cannot sustain it. So what actually works? Most people will say discipline. Just be disciplined. But let's be real. Discipline is hard. If you try to force yourself every single day, eventually, you'll burn out. So here's what actually works. Something much simpler. Systems. A system is something you do without thinking, without deciding, without depending on how you feel. For example, instead of saying, "I'll study when I feel like it," you decide, "I study at 7 p.m. every day. Same time, same place." No decision. At first it feels forced, but after a few days, it starts feeling normal. After a few weeks, it becomes automatic. And that's when everything changes. Because now, you're not relying on motivation anymore. You're relying on routine. And here's something powerful. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your systems. Think about it. If your system is random, your results will be random. If your system is consistent, your results will be consistent. That's it. That's the difference. And here's another mistake people make. They try to go too big. From tomorrow, I'll study 5 hours. From tomorrow, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. It sounds good, but it doesn't last. Because it's too much. Your brain resists it. You quit after a few days. And then you feel even worse. So instead, start small. Really small. Study for 10 minutes. Do 5 push-ups. Read 2 pages. It sounds like nothing. But that's the point. It's so easy. You can't say no. And once you start, something interesting happens. You keep going. Because starting is the hardest part, not the work. And even on days when you don't continue, you still showed up. And that matters more than you think. Because consistency builds identity. You start seeing yourself differently. I'm someone who shows up. And once that identity builds, everything else becomes easier. So stop chasing motivation. It's not reliable. It never was. Instead, build systems. Make things simple. Show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Because the people who actually succeed aren't the most motivated. They're the most consistent. So here's what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, not next week. Tonight. Pick one thing. Just one. Make it small. Make it repeatable. And start. No motivation needed. Let's grow.